Hi, everybody. This is Paul in the 619 with another conversation with the community. So today I have Namman the Drawman in here. Oh my gosh. So if you guys don't know Namman, he's been doing YouTube and Instagram for a while. The first time I met him was he was on a Comic Journeys channel. They do like if you guys don't know Comic Journeys channel, it's like a late night program. And the funny thing is, CJ used to kid with me because I don't do late night. I do during the day. So he called everyone that was on my show daywalkers. So I got that. But the thing is that I'm really excited to have Namman in here. I've been a fan of his for a while. So without further ado, let me bring him in.
Hey,
Hey, Namman.
hey, Daywalker. How are you?
So the thing is that we're Asian, right?
Yeah, yeah. What does the 619 mean?
619 is actually 619. It's my area code is where I live. I live in San Diego.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
So it's just Paul in the 619, So
Okay.
is
That's a little
Namman your real
mysterious.
name? So Namman, is that your real name?
Uh, it's a nickname.
Nickname. Cool.
Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna dive into these questions, okay?
All right.
So as far as so you're big on art. Did you have any like formal training as an artist?
No, no. I just used to draw since I was a little boy.
Yeah, and you never
Yeah.
stopped. The thing is that you've come out. I mean, we've seen like drawings that you've done in the past, and dude, you're pretty good, man.
Oh, thank you, thank
I
you.
so as far as like doing the drawings, did you want to like? Is there anything you want to do with that talent that you have of being an artist?
Actually, my profession is engineer and computer scientist. So that's like I've been doing that for over 50 years now.
Wow, nice.
So I'm ready to retire in a couple of years, and my new career path is going to be art.
Oh, nice.
Hopefully,
Very
hopefully,
cool.
hopefully.
Well, is it namely is it for comic books or just
I want
like
to make my own comic book.
comic book? Nice,
Yeah,
nice.
yeah,
So
yeah.
how
That's
long have you
the
been?
eventual goal. That's the eventual goal.
Yeah. So how long have you been planning this to do your own comic book?
Uh, Maybe a few years before my stroke.
Oh, cool, cool. So How long have you been doing YouTube?
Hmm. Well, the comic bookworm channel, I've been doing it for about, when is COVID? Right before COVID.
Like 2020,
Yeah.
2021?
Yeah. Right there. I
So
don't remember
about four or
exactly.
5 years.
Yeah.
4 or 5
But
years. Yeah.
I've been doing other channels 5, 6 years before then. So
What did you originally do comic book content or were you doing something else?
I have a channel called, I have like several channels.
Oh, do you? Oh, that's
Yeah, I have
awesome.
like channel called Drawman. Drawman stands for Jack of all, master of none. I try to do everything, which means I'm getting nothing there.
Yeah,
I,
yeah.
I, I had a political. I still have political channel.
Oh,
Uh, I have a few others, but yeah. And then I'm gonna, after I get my 1K on this channel, I'm gonna make another channel.
nice. Well, that sounds like you have a lot of interests and
Yeah,
you just want to share them.
yeah. Drawman was more like a lot of interest. I like fixing stuff, DIY stuff. Yeah,
Nice.
I like building stuff. I think my my most of my experience is in computer science and engineering.
Yeah.
Then my second is art, drawing. You know.
Very cool. Very cool. So, what are some of your earliest comic book memories?
Uh, well, I mean, I collected Korean comic book. I'm from. I immigrated to the United States in 1974,
Okay.
and I was like 12 back then. And before then, in Korea, we used to have a we couldn't we cannot own comic books like this in Korea when I was a kid back then. What they allow you to do is come to a comic shop, you pay quarter or something, and you rent time, right? So you, and you have like a all day tickets you could buy, and they have all these comic books collected in tiny little mom and pop store, and you go there and you just borrow time to read comic books.
So
That's I mean,
it's kind of like a library, but you have to pay money.
yeah.
Oh
And
wow,
and then
interesting.
and they have just comic books.
Oh
I think
wow,
in Japan and Korea, both of them, they have a place like that, mana rooms, manapang or manga rooms, and they rent you computers. They even have a snacks, and some people even have a where you could take a nap and stuff. Some nasty stuff is happening over there sometimes.
wow.
I understand. I'm not. I mean, I'm not familiar with it, but
Yeah,
I've been United States for a long time, so yeah.
nice.
Where
That's
you
cool.
from? Where you from?
Well, my parents are originally from the Philippines, but I
Uh-huh.
was born and raised in San Diego.
I see. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
been here pretty much all my life. Yeah, no, my parents, they came out here. My dad, he joined the Navy, and he came here um, uh, after he was married. So when my dad came over, he brought my mom over, and then I
Hmm.
was born here.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
So
So that's
my kids are
and
born here. So
yeah,
I'm a half kind of half because I grew up here. I grew up here since I was 12. You know.
yeah. So
Yeah.
you're American.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
in.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what inspired you to do comic book content on YouTube?
So right before I didn't collect comic books like this before. I mean, I collect when I came to the United States at 12. That's when I came to the United States, and of course
Mhm.
the language changed on me. And then I found out, hey, you could have your own comic books. You go to the store, you take a few bottles, like Coke bottles and stuff. You change that for quarter dollar. The more you bring in, the more change you make, and then you could buy comic book for 25 cents. And that's where I started at 25 cents to,
Oh, that's awesome.
and then uh, and then I go, I could have my own comic book. I could have my own Superman. Of course, my parents was okay with it. They weren't okay with that kind of stuff before.
Yeah.
They were okay with it because this is a way I have to learn English. I have to learn so yeah. But I was more interested in looking at comic books and drawing. Drawing the character.
Oh, copying what you see.
Yeah, trace. Trace.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
What
yeah.
was the first comic book did you buy? Do you remember?
Well, I was limited to couple still near my house, walking distance.
Yeah,
So they're called U Totem. Uh, it's like a 7-Eleven nowadays, but they had it on wide racks, and I by the time I got there, all the popular books were gone. Now they had plenty of Superman books, Superman prints, so I got Superman, action comics, Superman comics, Commandy,
yeah,
uh, uh, like Fantastic Four was always gone, so I don't have a many Fantastic Four. They had
yeah,
a plenty of X Men back when I was collecting. X Men wasn't popular,
yeah.
and so I got some X Men books, Avenger books, but yeah, Iron Man book. I actually liked the Iron Man book, even though I didn't. So I didn't. Spider Man. I love Spider Man book, but again, by the time I got there, most of them were gone. But
Do you have comics from when you were a kid still?
yeah, I had like 300 books. I
Yeah.
carry I carry with those books with me for well, at least 30, 40 years, right?
Oh wow. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I lost some good ones. I lost some good ones.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all the key books I lost.
See how that works? It's like, oh, well, the funny thing is, I've interviewed, at least 15 people, and everyone like have said stuff like, I collected, and then I either sold my collection or my parents threw away my comics. I got back into it, and then I sold them and got back into it. You know, yeah, I've had that happen to me before too. I've had comic books missing. Kids steal. Kids will steal your stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
I've had kids steal my stuff when I was a kid. I mean, you didn't know any better. The thing is
I had a
that,
lot of books given to me from my friends.
oh,
That
hey, well, you
yeah,
had good friends.
huh? Yeah. Well,
You
I
had
mean,
good friends.
yeah.
Yeah, no.
We did a lot of trading, so
Oh, okay.
yeah, yeah.
No, the kids out here are ruthless, Namin. You would have hated it.
Where are you from, man? I mean, I was growing up in Oklahoma, so that's why I'm from Oklahoma
Oh,
State. Yeah,
nice. No,
yeah.
I'm Southern California.
Okay, yeah, San Diego, right,
Yeah,
right.
yeah, Southern
Yeah,
California.
yeah.
All right.
They're probably used to Asian kids over in San Diego.
Oh yeah, it's mixed. Hispanic, Filipino, Korean,
A lot of
Japanese.
Japanese there.
Yeah, we have everything. We have everything.
Yeah, in Oklahoma when I was growing up, they'll go, "Oh wow, I never seen one of those guys before," So
My wife's originally from Ohio, so when my wife and I got newly married, I went to Ohio to visit her. They thought I was Korean. They didn't know what a Filipino was. They say, "Oh, are you Korean?" I go, "No, I'm Filipino." They're like, "We don't know what a Filipino is." So it's like, "Okay, I'm Korean." If there is one superpower that you could have, what superpower would that be?
superpower.
Hmm.
Hmm. Uh, um. You know, I like vision superpower.
Okay,
Going through.
space through things. That's a
Yeah,
cool one. That's a good one.
yeah.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I like that. That's a cool power. Um, so do you collect anything besides comics?
Now collect vinyl records.
Okay.
I've shown you that laser disc.
You
So
did. You did show me a laser disc. That it was the laser disc was Star Wars.
yeah, Star Wars.
Ooh,
Laser
those
disc.
are pretty rare, bro. A laser disc of Star Wars, that's very rare.
Yeah,
You were telling me it was hard to get a laser disc player.
yeah, yeah. Working one.
Yeah, one that works. Yeah, yeah, one that works. Um, as far as like records, what kind of music?
Oh, classic rock. Let's see. Uh, oh, my very first concert in the United States at 12 was a Kiss concert.
No way.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So
Really?
yeah, so uh, because my friend, he's a half Indian, half white,
Yeah,
and he kind of liked me because he thought we are both of us were minority in this Oklahoma, so
yeah. I can imagine that. Yeah,
he would invite me over to his house, and then his dad would take us to whatever we want to, and he go, go to Kiss concert. I go, what's Kiss concert? Yeah, I mean, I didn't speak the language either, by the way. I just he goes, what? He goes, oh, you love it. Let's go. I go, okay. I'd rather go watch a movie, but whatever,
yeah,
Then his dad took us to Kiss concert, and I'm going, wow. I'm going,
yeah,
wow. That was
yeah.
like you have these lasers back then, back in 1975. Laser, lasers, fires, spitting blood. You know,
Yeah,
the
the makeup, the
rising,
outfits, huge.
rising podiums, and the music, and then they let you come down the near the front of the stage, and I didn't understand that funny smell that you know, you know at 12 I experienced it at 12. So
Yeah, that's
so
amazing.
yeah, my next concert was Cheap Trick. Yeah, so Boston, Chip Trick, Corners,
Good music,
yeah.
man.
Huh?
Nice. That's good
Yeah.
music. That's
Yeah.
good music, man. Nice. Very good. I love that. Um, who's your favorite comic book character?
Well, Superman.
Yeah.
Superman. Yeah.
Hmm.
Because that's I knew about this is I had a dog in Korea. Um I didn't speak the language, but I knew Superman,
Yeah.
and I knew enough to distinguish super and man. So my very first puppy, family puppy, I got to name it. I'm the firstborn, so the little privilege I get, and
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
Oldest.
got to
I'm the
name
oldest
all the
too. I'm
huh?
the oldest too. I'm the oldest too. Out
Yeah,
of three.
out of four, three
Out of four.
sisters. Yeah,
Okay.
and
Oh,
I
you're
got
the
to name
only boy.
almost all the dogs.
Yeah.
Anyway, I got to name it Super.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
That's a
so
cool
yeah,
name.
yeah. So my dog's name was Super.
That's very cool. Very cool. Um. So okay. So Superman's your favorite superhero. But what comics are you currently reading?
Well, can I show you or?
Yeah, you can show me. Of
Yeah,
course.
yeah. Um, this is my newfound love. I love science fiction, by the way,
Okay.
and these are basically uh,
Oh, nice.
science fiction from the this is Hollywood drawings cover,
Okay.
Hollywood cover. It's a reprint,
Hmm.
uh, and I don't know if I'll let I'll let you read it. I don't know if you is
Say,
this
alone
rated
in
R?
space with 50 frozen dolls, just waiting to be thawed. Now let's see. Eeny, meeny, miny. He's trying to pick, and they're all a beautiful women. That's
Yeah,
amazing. That's really cool.
that's a
So,
Hollywood cover.
you read older comics. You don't like newer comics. You don't like reading modern comics. You're into
Uh,
the old stuff.
yeah, I decided that uh, I or I'm it's nostalgia, right?
Yeah,
I
most
and
definitely.
and I decided that I have plenty old comic books to catch up to, than trying to find a new one.
I like that. It's a good answer.
Yeah,
That
so
makes sense. You're reading what you already have.
yeah,
I like
because
that.
no,
That's cool.
because actually I didn't speak the language when I first got collect my 300 books, and I just were focused on drawings.
Mhm.
But now I'm going. Well, some of them I find it really stupid, right? Some of these, finally reading it, I'm going, oh, this is pretty corny, right? But
Yeah,
but then things like this, science fiction. These are like Twilight Zone stories. I don't know if you like those Twilight Zone stories, but
I love it. I grew up on that stuff. I grew up on Twilight Zone.
yeah. So these are a lot of these are like Twilight Zone stories, and
Love it.
I love these. And now these are reprints, but you know, I also like history on comic books. I like to keep up history. Like I'm interested in like Superman's origin stories. You know, you know, how many of us are Superman fan, but ever thought about going back and reading Superman Action Number One?
Yeah.
Or Spider-Man number one. And if you read it and then you see all these origin story keep on changing and they build up. I like seeing those. And uh, that's and what I found is that Google and AI and things like these are not keeping accurate account of these historical facts.
Oh, they change it.
Well, a lot of these are based on popular belief.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because that's what AI is. AI is basically giving you popular, not a popular alternate facts, because they keep information that are widespread. I mean, we have a memory problem ourselves, right? So we remember things about historical facts quite differently as we age.
Yeah.
And there's a popular belief we take as we age, and those popular belief becomes that's one way I remember it. I remember that we all so database builds up, and AI look at those data and go, oh, that must be the fact, but it isn't. You know,
Yeah.
until you go back into the reading these books, actually look at these reprints or the original. You look at those books, then you go, oh yeah, this is how story was told, you know, not
Like
alternate facts.
secondhand. That's like secondhand. You ever like I don't know, there's that thing where there's like five people, right? And this
Yeah,
person
the
tells
game,
this
the
person the
telephone game.
story. Yeah. This person tells this person this story. This person tells that person the same story. And this person tells that story. I bet you by the time the first person told the story, when it gets to this last person, it's a completely different story.
Well,
So I
I
think
mean,
that's kind of what you're saying.
and basically, the Google and these AI is changing our history, and we
Hmm.
believe it's true. Those things are true. Hey, how many people question Google? Oh, I Googled this, so it must be right, right?
Yeah, you would think, right? Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
so would you believe Google or me? Unless I show you, hey, but if I open this book,
yeah.
originally printed in 1950, and I show you the print and say it says this right there,
Hmm.
and but the Google and AI will tell you that something else happened. In this story, which isn't
Yeah.
true. It's a popular belief, but that's not how it happened.
Hmm.
So we are the curator of facts. We comic book collectors are curator of facts, not the
Oh,
Google,
I like
not
that.
the AI.
I like that. That's awesome, dude. That's incredible. Um, as far as collecting comics, what are you most proud of?
Proud of.
Yeah,
You mean as in having comic book?
yeah.
Well,
Like as far as you're collecting. your collecting history, what are you most proud of?
Hmm.
I know
Uh,
it's pretty broad question.
yeah. Well, like for instance, uh, I don't have a valuable keys like we call it bangers, Hawk 181 or or uh, I mean it was like X-Men #1. That was right in reach of my hand, and then
Really?
I didn't have enough bottle, like I have to share with this bottle money, the cook bottle money. I have to share with
Yeah.
my sisters, right?
Yeah.
And my sister said, "You already bought that Superman book. You're not gonna buy another X-Men comic book." I mean, they didn't say that, but you're not gonna buy another 50 cents comic book, and that's 50 cents. I'm going, yeah, but that's and I get that, it was right there, and I didn't get to pick it up.
That's it. You had it in your hand. Oh wow, that's
Yeah.
a crazy story. That's awesome. No man, that's a cool story.
you know
That's a cool
the
story.
the X-Men 101, the Phoenix Rising one.
Yeah.
That's a pretty expensive book too. I had that, and then whenever first X-Men movie happened, the first movie came out, I go,
Yeah.
oh man, I bet this book's gonna be worth something because the movie came out, and I opened it up and I closed it up. I looked at the price and it was like 20 some dollar. I'm going, oh, I put it aside. I don't throw away. I put it aside. That book disappeared. I don't know. My wife cleaned it or something. I don't know what happened. And it's like, yeah.
And that happens. Oh man. Well, the thing is, comics. It's it it's paper. It's so fragile. You know what I mean? It's like you put it in a bag and board, but if you drop it, you're gonna bend it. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like very what do you call it? Condition sensitive.
How long have you
It's a
collected
very
comic
fragile
book?
item.
How long
What's
have you
that?
been collecting? How long have you been collecting comic book?
Since I was 10 years old. So
So how?
I'm 57.
Uh,
So almost 50 years.
yeah. So
Yeah.
when do you start using bag and board? Because I didn't start using bag and board until like when I found the comic book community. So I mean,
For some reason, when I was a kid, um, uh, there were back and boards when I was a kid. I don't know why, but I
San
mean,
Diego,
okay.
San Diego.
When I originally got into comics, it was because of my dad. My dad was in the Navy, and
Ah,
he would, all the sailors would read comic books and get them and throw them in the corner. And when my dad would come home, he would go around the ship and gather them, all of them, in a big giant pile, and give them to me. And they were like trashed. You know what I mean? That's like 10 guys read the comic book. It's all crumpled up. You know what I mean? But I didn't care though. It had nothing to do with making money. It was all about the stories, the art, you know. And you know how you said you learned English through comics? Same with my dad. That's how my dad learned English when he
yeah,
was a kid. Is he read comics?
yeah.
The thing is that comics today are were a lot different back in the day, because if you read a comic from back in the day, there's a lot of words in it, a
Oh
lot
yeah,
more words
oh
than
yeah,
today. Dude, you read a comic book today, you could probably go through um, 10 comic books in an hour easy. Back then, it took you a while. Look, yeah,
look at all
look
those
at the
texts you have to
text.
read.
Yeah, that's a lot of reading. Yeah, back in the day, those are how the comic books. Because I have some Golden Age, Silver Age, and the stories are like that. There's a lot of words you're reading, a lot. You don't even realize it. But like today, yeah, it's more like bam, zoom. You know what I mean? I'm gonna beat you up. Oh, I'm gonna beat you up. It's like, it's like really elementary stuff. But back then, a lot of writing, a lot of text, a lot of
Yeah, a lot of stores
the
are
word bubbles were full.
a lot of stories that have been, it's comic book, right?
Yeah,
It bounds to happen. I mean, it happens in movies, it happens in music. They just keep on repeating, right?
yeah,
And that's what I realized when I'm reading new books. I remember this kind of story back in the
yeah,
old comic books. I go, you know what? I need to go back again. I need to just go back and catch up with those. After I'll catch up with those, if I have the time, I'll do the new ones. Okay.
Yeah, most definitely. Um, let's see. Okay, so here's a question I ask all of my guests. Right,
Okay.
I get different answers. It is probably the hardest question that I ask. But what comic book, cartoon, movie, or character in literature do you relate to the most?
Relate to the most.
Yeah,
Hmm. Of course. I mean, it's be okay. Uh, well, I mean, uh, I'm gonna have to say Giancarlo of Mars.
really? Okay,
Yeah. Now, because
elaborate.
Giancarlo of Mars is actually a my first Superman,
Oh wow,
right?
yeah,
I mean, I read that in Korean, by the way. Okay, and we're talking about superheroes, right? I mean, Giancarlo of Mars had a change planet, and the change of gravity made him super,
yeah, yep,
and Superman changed planet. He also got superpower because of it. He changed the planet, right?
yeah, mm-hmm,
He can jump
yep,
higher and all that before he could fly. Before he could fly, you know, Superman superpower wasn't flight until like 12 issue of Action Comics.
oh wow,
So he only jump just like Hulk. He could only jump tall buildings.
yeah,
So and Giancarlo Ma is basically Superman in Mars. And
nice,
yeah, so and Giancarlo Ma was a foreigner to the planet. I mean, I could have said I relate more to Superman, um, but Giancarlo Ma is more by he wasn't super Earthling. He was just a super Martian.
yeah,
And one thing I mean, this is gonna sound really braggy, okay? I came here at 12, and what I found out that I'm good at than other kids was I'm good at math,
nice.
right? They didn't understand what math was. Okay. I was they didn't know how to do multiplication table or anything like that, right? I didn't speak the language, but I aced at math. Um,
Nice.
and soccer, they didn't know how to play soccer here in the United States.
Well, you know what? We've as far as soccer, we've come a long way. That's like as far as youth sports, that's the most popular sport in America is in youth sports is soccer.
Yeah, well, back then we could make up a team, so we had a co-ed team, and they didn't know what dribbling was. They didn't know they cannot touch the ball with their hands. They didn't know what the
Yeah.
hitting was. In Korea, I would not get picked. You know how little village
Yeah,
you
you
get,
have team. Yeah, you pick teams.
and I'll be the last one get picked. My dad actually had to like buy everybody
Gentlemen.
ice cream popsicle, so they take because I was going, and then I would get in, right?
Yeah.
I came to the United States. I dribble everybody.
You're John Carter on Mars. Yeah,
I
I
was
love it. I love it.
for a little bit. Then after about 3 or 4 years later, these guys got bigger, stronger, faster. Then I was no longer junk out of Mars.
Longer. So, is there any grails that you're chasing as far as comics? Not really.
Oh yeah, yeah. This is the type of grade I'm chasing.
Okay,
Uh,
show it to me.
so I told you that uh, I told you this book is a. I found out this. I had to do research myself. I found out this is a prop book, a baseful prop book for Back to the Future.
Yeah,
uh,
you did share that
and
on my live stream. Yeah, that's
yeah,
amazing.
type of story that's in here, like a time travel story that's in here, and it's kind of like in the Back to the Future, you have a writer, right? George is a science fiction writer, right?
Yeah,
And he was reading this particular book when he first met his Marty at the ice cream
Marty
parlor.
McFly. Yeah.
Yeah, so he was reading this book in the ice cream parlor and when he was talking about him being a sci-fi writer, he was writing in the cafeteria. He had that book
Yeah.
with him. So George McFly is a sci-fi writer, like these guys were sci-fi writers. And in
Mm.
this book, there was a time travel story. You know how Doc Brown was looking for plutonium to build his
Yeah.
car, the time
Yeah.
machine. Well,
Hmm.
these guys were looking for plutonium too. These two scientists, and they accidentally traveled back in time because of a radiation from plutonium and something else. Anyway, some kind of Twilight Zone type story, but it is a time travel story, and it's due to a plutonium reaction, the radiation reaction.
That's
So
awesome.
is definitely the inside and outside. It definitely is a intended prompt that
Nice.
tells you who George McFly is. So
So
you could
okay, what you're telling me is that that's the movie, a movie prop from the movie Back to the Future. It was never that particular comic in your hand was never sold in stores.
no, oh, well, I mean the not the me and Roger had a little debate when we first saw this book. I finally found it. I traced my DVD, I mean Blu-ray player. I
Hmm.
actually scanned it in, and I found book. George was reading this book, right? And I looked at it. It looked like he was laid down like this. You could barely tell if it was the whole book until you start looking into internet and start looking it. I had to search it. Then
Yeah.
then me and Roger agreed that yeah, that is that particular book is Weird Science issue number 15, right? We agreed to that, but what we didn't agree was that Roger said no, that's a reprint because they wouldn't have bought this book because even back then, back in 1978 when this movie came out, they wouldn't have used the expensive vintage book. They would have
Yeah.
used the reprint instead. And my in my innocent mind says, they're gonna put a real book there. They're not gonna put some fake book there, and to represent 1950 when Marty travels back in time, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
not gonna use a fake book. They're gonna use a real book. Come on, man. But we argued, and well, I searched through Google. I searched through ChatGPT, and that's when I found out that Google AI and ChatGPT, those things were wrong, right?
Yeah.
And like when I try to find out, hey, do you remember ChatGPT? Do you remember when George was reading this comic book? They will name the wrong comic book number and wrong title and everything, right? No, that never happened. There's, and, and this George Marty told George in the yellow suit, the radiation suit, take me to your leader. No, that never happened. You just making shit up. So, but I finally found it. By watching the movie, original movie, and by looking at database of these books, and I find it. But then what I found was that this logo here, the EC
The
logo,
EC.
yeah, EC logo
Mm-hmm.
in the it was missing from the movie when I saw the movie. That was missing. Matter of
Oh,
fact,
the EC.
the white thing was missing. They had everything else, but they were missing these things. And they made me realize, oh yeah, these guys are concerned about copyright. You know, they couldn't use this for what do you call it, fair use law because
Yeah.
at the time, excuse me,
Yeah.
at
No
the
problem.
time, the comic this comic book company was dissolved, but
Right.
they still had right to the copyright to the logo. So
Right.
there was no way for the uh, Back to the Future have a right to the you know showing this book in
Yeah.
full detail. So they made their own covers. That's my
Hmm.
conclusion.
Oh
But,
wow, that's amazing.
I
Amazing.
wanted to tell that story. I'm telling you freely this story. Only reason I'm telling you full story because trying to find this book, the original one, would have been so hard. I mean, it's
Yeah.
hard. I mean, it just barely comes up on eBay sometime. And when it comes on eBay, it's, it's marked at $200, $300, right there, around there, right?
Yep.
I didn't want to buy it. I don't like buying $200 books. I just don't. But if you look at Back to the Future prop books, like a pop books and other books, they're like $800.
Wow.
So, oh, excuse me. I'm sorry about this.
No, it's okay.
I'm ordering. No. Oh.
You'll be
Anyway,
all right. All right.
oh,
So, Naman, I got a couple more questions. Okay.
yeah, sure.
Okay. So, are there any writers or artists that you admire that you have met?
Oh, Jim Lee.
Jim Lee.
Jim Lee.
When did you meet Jim Lee?
Mm, three 3 years ago.
3 years ago. Yeah. I've yet to meet him. I think you have to pay to meet him now, right?
Yeah, he came to Baltimore Con, about 2 hour
Baltimore.
drive from here.
Yeah.
And may I turn this off for a little bit?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, he came. He came to Baltimore,
Yeah.
and then I think there was a package where I could buy for $500. I think.
$500.
No, wait, no,
Holy moly.
no. There was a different package. $500 was the one where I could buy the print. No, $150.
Okay, there you go. I
Yeah.
could do 150. 500. Oh, my wife would be mad.
Well, I mean, I was tempted with the 500 because on 500 package, you get three signature and you have a chance to win. Yeah, you spend more time with them, and
Yeah,
you
I
have
can
a chance to
imagine. Yeah.
win
Holy
the
moly.
the extra. He was giving away two 11 by 17 original art that
Oh
he worked
wow.
on. And you have a
Well,
chance to
that
win
might be
that.
worth it then. 500 might be worth it.
You had a chance. You had a chance of winning it,
Oh, okay.
but when I went there was only like 50 so people bought that package.
Yeah.
So yeah, you had a 1 in 50 chance, 2 in 50 chance of winning it. So, but I just went 150 some dollars. I got three signatures, and
Nice. That's cool.
yeah, I got to talk to him and take a picture.
Jim Lee. Is there any artists or writers that you haven't met that you want to meet?
Well, I mean they're dead.
Oh, well, that's yeah.
Yeah, I
I
would
would have.
love
You know
to.
what? I would have loved to meet Jack Kirby
Yeah, me too,
myself.
Jacoby.
But yeah, like you said. So okay, Nauman. Last question. Okay. As far as the hobby, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Oh gosh, hobby is concerned. I mean, I hope in 5 years I have a published a comic book.
Ooh. Nauman, I'll be first in line to buy it, man. I'm telling you, man. You are, as far as like your art, dude. You're a great artist. I like your stuff, and then on top of that, you're like one of the nicest guys, dude. How can you not want? How can I not want your comic?
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Uh,
But dude, my interviews are usually 20 to 30 minutes.
it
This
was
this
like 45 minutes.
no, this one's like almost 50 minutes.
Oh
But
yeah,
before So before we get out of here, is there anything you want to plug or shout out before we get out of here?
Uh, let's see. Um, you know, hold on. Let me see if I can turn myself back on. You don't mind if you could edit this, right? I
No,
don't know.
I just front to end. I don't edit anything.
You don't edit anything?
No,
Oh shoot!
no, it's awesome. No, dude, this is amazing interview.
Okay, hold on, hold on.
Sure.
All right, I
Nice.
man, my eye was just worrying everywhere.
Oh,
I had a stroke year ago, about a year ago.
oh, did you? Oh, wow.
Yeah, and I just my body does funny.
Sometimes
Yeah, my nerves are out. So a lot of my nerves on the right side is out. So
if you didn't say anything, I would have never known.
yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, I'm sitting in a bed right now,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
but this is I need to finish my cover sketch. I shown you guys this before, right? Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. And I need to color it, color it. This
Hmm.
goes to Robert G.
Oh, wow, nice.
Yeah, so I'm gonna make more videos like this. I don't know if you saw my heart I did for Christina.
I did. Yeah, I did one too. I did one too. Comics curing cancer. It's a great cause. As far as like the hearts, um, Christina Payne, she set that all up, and Christina's amazing.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, uh, comics curing cancer. Yeah, there was no way I was not going to do one of the hearts when she asked. So yeah,
So
what did you
are
end
you
up
an artist
doing?
too? By the
What's
way,
that?
are you an artist?
No,
No,
no, no,
no. I mean,
no talent, no talent, no
you
talent.
don't want
But
to
I,
be
I
an
did,
artist.
I did give it my best shot though. I did try to make something presentable. So yeah,
Yeah, yeah. I don't know if you see mine, but I
I'm
did
gonna
the
look for it now.
Blue
I'm
Bunny.
just curious. I did not see it, but I will look for it.
Yeah, it's on my
Did you do it
IG.
on IG?
Yeah,
I'm looking right now. Um, I'm
the
pretty. Did you do Superman? I'm guessing.
Superman with the dog.
Oh, did
I
you? Oh,
burned
wait.
it. I burned it.
You burned it.
Yeah, I burned it. Burn wood. Sorry.
Uh, it has to be here somewhere. Did you put it
Yeah,
on
I think
IG?
it'll be black and white, monotone.
Wow, you know how to do that?
I just learned how to do that. Burning wood.
I'll find it. I can't find it real quick, but no. Okay, so you did a heart for comics curing cancer,
And
and then you burned it.
yeah, and I'm gonna be
No,
doing.
I'll
I
find
want
that.
like a 5 to 6 covers for people because of a stroke I had. I couldn't finish their covers,
Yeah,
and I had to recover my right hand, by the way. So, um, but I'm gonna work on more of these guys, and I'm.
nice.
Uh, oh, by the way, I'm 2 away from 1K.
Oh, so everybody who's going to watch this, Naman is 2 away from 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah,
Congratulations,
and
Naman. That's amazing.
soon as I do that, I'm gonna just do live stream and do my art,
Okay,
and I'm
cool.
not gonna make a normal content after that. This channel, just live streams,
Okay,
and then but I'll make a stream video for my. I want to take those live streams and make art videos for my art channel.
that's awesome. I love
Yeah,
that. All right.
yeah,
So, the thing is, I appreciate you, Naman. The thing is that we're in different time zones, so it took us a little bit to get on the same page so I could interview you. It was like, I would be like
Yeah,
say, oh,
yeah, and
available.
I don't do insomniacs anymore.
Yeah.
I have to because of my health. I have to go to sleep early. Uh,
Oh, yeah.
so
That's how I first met you. I first met you on CJ's.
yeah, yeah. So I can do that with the CJ anymore.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, you know what though? You got you know the main thing is your health.
Yeah, yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Have a good. I mean, sleep is most important part of your health. So
Yeah. I
so
agree.
yeah, don't do insomniac stuff. I'm sorry, CJ. I'm sorry, CJ. You shouldn't be
Be a
doing
day walker.
insomniac.
See, CJ, it's good to be a day walker.
It's
All
good.
right.
It's better to be a day walker, and I am
Yeah.
actually a day walker. I work all the time during the day. So
So everybody, thank you so much. Thank you to Naman. I appreciate your time.
thank you for
Everyone,
the invite.
take care. You're welcome, man. You're welcome. All right, everyone, thank you.